Hey guys, happy new year. It's 2023. We thank God for bringing us this far, and without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Today I'm going to use gel liner to draw eyebrows, and I'm mixing these two shades, a light brown shade and a black shade, because I don't want her eyebrows to be too dark. And also on today's video I'll be doing a story time, because this year I want to twist my content a little bit, so I really hope you'll enjoy this video. Let's go back to 2020, and in that time there was COVID, and here in Kenya we never had a total lockdown, we just had curfew. And during this period the curfew was at 7 p.m. So this faithful day I woke up, it was a slow day for me, so I took a bath and I chilled a little bit, and I decided to go and meet with a friend of mine. And she told me that she's going to a certain house, and I was like, it's fine, I can take you to that house. So we went to that house, and it was a small group of people. It was like there were like 4 people, and they were drinking. So they're like, come join us, sisi ni kina nani. We went and joined them. So it was a slow drinking, because the alcohol was not so much. So you know, with alcohol, the more you drink, the more you want. So we started drinking, and more alcohol kept on coming. So we were just drinking, having fun, laughter, story time, and still maintaining distance between ourselves. So we were also like being cautious. Fast forward 6 p.m. and because we were not keeping tabs on time, we had a lot of bottles which were unopened, and we wanted to finish this alcohol before we go home. So we only have 1 hour to finish this alcohol, and when you're drunk you don't think. And what did we decide to do? The drunk us, we decided to take shots. So for that 1 hour we were only taking shots. We were not chasing, we were only taking shots. And there was black and white, which is whiskey, and Gilbey's, which is gin. So if your first shot is gin, your second shot will be whiskey. We were mixing alcohol, and that is the worst mistake you can ever do while drinking alcohol, especially if you're light-bodied. And this time I was okay. I was not feeling that drunk. I was able to walk. I was aware of whatever was going on. So we took shots, and we decided everyone to go home. That is where the problem started. So when I was 2 minutes from my door, because I could literally see where the door is, I started feeling lightheaded. I started feeling like my legs are weak. I cannot move. I was like, what the hell is going on? I cannot understand what is going on, and I was okay all that time. So this is the time that I started being drunk, and that alcohol started kicking in, and it was taking control of my body. So there's a certain friend of mine who saw me and came to where I was, and I remember telling that friend of mine that I am not feeling well, please help me get inside my house. And the friend helped me get inside the house, and after that I remember telling the friend, now you need to leave. And I now started feeling sick. I started feeling so sick. I started regretting my choices. My head was spinning, and what I remember is I was seated on the couch, and I decided to sit down, and I started feeling like I wanted to vomit, and I was like, I need to find the bathroom, because I didn't want to vomit on the carpet. So I literally dragged myself to the bathroom, because I couldn't walk. I was that drunk that I couldn't even get up and walk. So I dragged myself, and on one hand I was holding my phone. I went to the bathroom, and that's the last thing I could remember. So fast forward, and I'm so ashamed, and please don't judge me. I'm so ashamed of this part. So it's now in the morning, and I'm waking up. So where am I waking up from? The bathroom. I literally slept on the bathroom, and on top of that I vomited on myself. Yes, I know. I'm so ashamed. I am so ashamed of myself. I vomited on myself. When I tried to raise my head to see what was going on, it was so heavy, it was so painful. I was like, I'm never drinking again. Yeah, and I know this is what we always say, I'm never drinking again. That's the last time I'm having alcohol, and I wish it was the last time. Unfortunately, it was not the last time. So I woke up to see what was going on because I was still confused, and my t-shirt was soaked in vomit. The trouser that I was wearing, it was a black trouser, it was also soaked in vomit. And where I was living that time, the toilet and the bathroom is the same thing. It was in one place, and I was like, oh my god, is this me? Is this the person that I have become? The person that I was so afraid to become, is this the person that I've become? I drank alcohol, even I can't even control the alcohol that I was drinking. I cannot even take care of myself. Like, I didn't even know what was happening. And funny thing is, I woke up and I saw that the door was open, the door to the house, and also the door to the compound was fully open. So I don't know if I was trying to get out of the house, or the friend that brought me to the house didn't lock the door. I just don't understand what was going on at that time, and it was so shocking, because if something bad were to happen to me, it could have happened to me, because I was not even aware of what was going on. And that is where I was like, this cannot happen again, and people from my family cannot know this story, and if they watch my videos, they will know this story, and I'm a changed person. I currently no longer drink. It's personal choices, but at that time, unfortunately, after that event, I continued drinking, but I was much aware of the limit that I need to drink, because it was so bad. And much worse events could have taken place on that day. For instance, if someone was supposed to come and kidnap me, it will be a very easy job for them, because I will not be fighting back. And all I can say is, I really thank God for keeping me safe. I really thank Him so much, because worse things could have happened to me that day. So when I look at my hands, I see I have my phone in my hands, and I was like, oh, okay. I dragged myself to the bathroom with the phone. Fine. I decided to check my phone, and guess what? Niliokoa jahazi ya 500 bob. Bila mimi kujua. And if you ask me the reason, I do not know. I don't know why I borrowed that airtime, because I don't know why I was even calling people. And when I check who was I calling, I called that female friend of mine, and apparently I asked her to look for that person that I was with that time. I guess I was trying to look for him, and his phone was not going through, because I called 3 other people telling them the same thing. I also called my mom. Ukiniuliza why I was calling her, I do not know up to date. Even though ningesema siri zangu zote. Because after that day, pombe ni nani. The next time, I drank again. But this time I was so aware. I was like, there's a certain limit that I need to reach. If I feel like I'm tipsy, I need to stop. But till this day, I really cursed that day. If I could go back in time, I would not mix alcohol. I will not. I will just stick with gin. Anyways, in this life we live and we learn from our past mistakes, and I thank God it has never happened again. And also, till date, that is my most embarrassing day of my life. So please drink responsibly and be aware of your surroundings. And thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you have any question about this tutorial, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see you on the next one.